Hello, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. So a little bit of a different video today. As I mentioned a while ago, I was thinking about doing some different content. And as you can see behind me is my camper van, and I'm out in the woods with my friend who's just behind. Spin back round. He's just behind his blue camper van that's sat behind us. So I'm just going to have a little wander around, show you this woodland that I'm in. That's the purpose of this video, is an introduction into probably a new series of videos that are going to be coming, which is an introduction to wild cooking, if you like, or outdoor cooking, should we say, rather than wild, but a bit of outdoor cooking over a fire. There's many things that I enjoy making, and I've made loads of food here at this woodland over the years. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. That's what's going to be coming up in some new videos, a bit of outdoor living, if you like, outdoor cooking, a bit of wild camping as such, even though we're in the comforts of a camper van. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the camera around and show you a bit of the woodlands, and then we'll go back to the base camp where my friend Lee is cooking us a hearty breakfast. Let me spin the camera around. So here we go, we are out in the woodlands. This woodland is owned by my friend. We've spent many years up here doing lots of camping, from real basic camping with just a single one-man tent. Lee, my friend, he used to sleep in a hammock. He still sleeps in a hammock a lot anyway. But yeah, he'd mainly use a hammock. I never got on well with sleeping in hammocks, so I normally had just a small tent. And we had very basic types of kit and supplies. And over the years, boy, has that grown, the level of kit we've got, to the point where Lee's self-built his own van, and then I've obviously got my camper van that isn't a self-build. It was all built for me. But different styles for different people. But this is part of the woodland. It's a lovely size, very peaceful place. There's certainly lots of wildlife in here. Certainly a good few deer running around. Whether we'll see some on this little quick walk, probably unlikely. But I just thought I'd show you the woodland, and what I'm going to do is circle around myself, come back into base camp, show you Lee cooking breakfast, and then I'll end it there. So it's just a bit of an introduction as to what can come. Last night, was it last night or Friday night? We've been here for 2 nights. Friday night, I cooked some Cajun chicken on the open fire, and I also did a pot of my take of a ratatouille vegetable dish, but I made it spicy, you know, a bit barbecue-like, spicy-like, rather than the traditional ratatouille, which is mainly sort of garlic and herbs. So I did a spicy version, and that was absolutely stunning, really good, made of lovely fresh vegetables, etc. So that's the sort of thing that you can expect to see on the channel coming up. That big tree down over there, what a monster. But it's a beautiful woodlands, and on other videos give you a bit more of a tour around. I'll do a hyperlapse around the whole place so you can see it. Lee does a lot of the work here as well on types of tree management, and there's a few bits and pieces that need to be done, and I'll show you what we've built in our little, what we call our base camp area, in a second when I get there. But yeah, beautiful place. We've got lovely blue skies today. It's lovely in the evenings. The owls come in singing away, and we're just getting towards what we call base camp. Just move on through, minding the eyes. Just in the distance through that gap over there, just start seeing the vans, and Lee busying away with breakfast. What did we have for dinner last night? We had the remainder of the spicy version of a ratatouille, and some really lovely sausages which go well in that. But yeah, I do enjoy my cooking. I've done a few cooking videos, as you know, if you follow the channel, and it's certainly a way that I'd like to move forward to, really, is a bit more cooking. I'll always do beer reviews, you know, that's how the channel started, and I will never stop doing beer reviews. But I want to share a bit more with you, because as I said in a video not long ago, I enjoy being on camera. I enjoy that it takes me away, and I'm just absorbed in what I'm doing, which is really nice. So here's the run-in. Come round in a big circle. I started in front of the van. I've come round in a nice circle. Yes, my number plate's in view, but it's on view every day, all the time, on the roads. People try and cover up their number plates. I never really understand that. There's my friend Lee's van. That's a self-build. It's a cracking van. Built that all himself inside. Very nice indeed. And there is the man. This is Lee. He's preparing breakfast. It looks like a bit of black pudding going on there, is that right?
Yep.
Bit of black pudding, bit of halloumi as well. Delightful. So what we've got sizzling away in the pan, got some bacon, some mushrooms, got some bread rolls that have been nicely toasted over the fire. This is our little fire pit. And yesterday we built this log store. Myself and Lee put this together, made a log store, and then chopped up a load of wood that was lying around to fill the log store. So yeah, these are sort of little adventures we get up to up here. Building log stores, outdoor cooking, having a great time. We also played a couple of games last night. Should have had them out on display really. A game called Bagatelle, which is like an old-fashioned pinball, and then a game called Toad in the Hole, which is fantastic. If you haven't heard of Toad in the Hole, Google it, YouTube it, and next time I'm up here, our filmers are playing it. So there you go. There's just a little snapshot of what's to come on Chris's Beer Reviews channel. Whether I change my channel name, who knows? I may well do. But there's my van. That's where I've slept for the last 2 nights. Do a quick poke inside. Oh, I might be able to show you the Bagatelle board actually, because that's it. There it is. Let's take the scoring pad off. There it is. So you've got a pin on the side, release the balls that are in there, shoot them around the board, try and get a score. Pub game really. Bit of fun. And there you go, there's the inside of the van with the rock and roll bed. So there you go. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you want to see more of this content, put something in the comments. But it's going to come whether you want to see it or not. So there you go. Take care. Have a great day.